Hi guys, Chox here and welcome back to my channel. Today is a viewer request video all about sanding sugar. I used the sanding sugar in my Easter Bunny cupcake video, so I will show you four different ways to make sanding sugar. All right, let's go check it out. This is just stuff that you can use at home too. Really easy. All right, thank you so much for the great question. Now this is the sanding sugar I used for the Easter bunnies, and it's just a pink sugar. All I did was I took regular sugar that I used like for coffee or whatever, and I added some of my cake decorating food coloring to it. So I've got 4 different things set up here. I'm going to show you 4 different ways we can do this, because I know a lot of people don't have this special cake decorating stuff. But with this thicker stuff, this is the Wilton paste. And, ooh, I got the bigger one open. And when we're using like black or darker colors, we want to give it time to set, because this is just going to look gray for the first little bit. So what we're going to do with this, I'll just move this out of the way, is I'm going to grab a spoon also. So we're going to use the back of a spoon. And I have some sugar here in a little bag. I'm just going to take some, this is kind of thick and pasty. Ooh, don't spill it. And all I'm going to do is stick it in the sugar. So I've got this in the sugar, clean the spoon off and kind of mix it around. The good thing about using a Ziploc bag, just going to close this so it doesn't dry up on me. The good thing about using a Ziploc bag is just give it a close. Just like that. And then you see how there's gel in there. Now I like using a baggie for the gel because it is thicker. And you can really smush it around. You can see where it gets a little bit clumpy, like there's a clump of the color. We'll just smush that around. So this is how I do my darker colors, and this is black, so I've got to let it sit. Same with icing. If you want black icing, it's a very deep color, so the longer you let it sit, the better it's going to look. And there is our black sanding sugar. So this is moist. This is a little moist. It's a little damp. Sorry if you don't like that word. So I'm going to leave the bag open and let it dry. So it's that easy. So there's a bag of black sanding sugar. Now if you've got the Americolor, okay, this is just stuff out of my kit here. I have all sorts of different in my kit. So again, the Americolor is very concentrated for professional cake decorating. You can get it for home decorating at like the big box stores or whatever. So if you've got the cap on there, just put a couple drops in. Zip your bag. And then you see how that's just a nice little spot in there. We're going to smush that around until the color gets all through the sugar. Easy, easy, easy. This can be sprinkled on cakes. Check out my Easter Bunny with the marshmallow. I'll put it in the end screen or in the cards here for you on how to dip and use the sugar. So see how nice and green that is now, nice and dark. So it does have moisture in it, right? Because it is you're adding liquid to sugar. So we're going to leave the bag open. Look at how great that is. See how easy that is. You can do this at home. Okay, now we're going to get testing the home stuff. I do not use a bag for liquid. This home, like the food coloring that you get at the grocery store, there's a lot more liquid to it. It's not as concentrated as the stuff for like cake decorating icing. So I just put it in a little container. This is actually, I have baking cups in this. So something with a lid on it. Okay, and just remember, it takes a lot of color to make it happen. So we'll put some in there, and we'll stick the lid on. Make sure it's on good and tight. See, there we go. We got that glob in there. But because it's so liquid, I like to just shake it about. Like you do the hokey pokey and you shake it all about. See the colors changing. Just get a spoon out here. The liquid food color takes a little bit more in there. So once it's incorporated a bit, I'll take my spoon and I'll just mash it about a little bit more. Now to get a nice bright red, you might have to do this twice. Okay, put some color in, let it dry, put some color in, let it dry. You don't want it too moist, you don't want it too damp, because it's sugar, it will change its shape. So there we go, look at that, it's all mixed in. It's hot pink right now. So I will probably do another one just to get the deeper red. But this will have to dry first. Okay, so I'll just leave this open. It's very much like sand right now. It's very sticky. So leaving this open, shaking it about. But if you look, there's red and there's pink. This is very pink, very, very, very pink. It showed up very pink on the videos. And that's a deeper pink, not quite red. So there's that one. Now we've got the neon colors that we can get at the grocery store. So I'm going to try to make some blue here. Get my spoon out. Squirt some of this neon blue in here. Put the lid on and shake, 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 shake. Oh, nice. The neon color is working as well. Perfect. This is why we experiment on this channel. Nice. Look at how that's coming up. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So again, I'm going to shake this, make sure the color is all incorporated. That came out so nice. That would be nice to add like as ocean. We got forest, we got night, we've got pink. And these will keep for a very, very, very long time. There we go. And then we'll just leave this out to dry as well. So, you know, it doesn't stain. Once it's dry, it's dry. And you can always add more color to it. This red will probably need to be done again. But that fast, that easy. With the darker colors, you want to give it time to set. All right. And that is how I did it. So there we go. Who would have thought that fancy pants trick would be so easy? Thank you so much for the great viewer request. If there's anything you guys want to see on this channel, if you have any questions about home cake decorating or anything, let me know. And I would love to do a video to help you out. Until then, happy cake decorating. Don't be afraid to experiment with things. Remember to give these time to dry out. Shake them as they go. They'll keep as long as sugar keeps. I've had some over a year and it's still perfectly fine. All right, you guys. Thanks for the great questions. Happy cake decorating, and I'll see you next time in the channel. Bye.